Would you be willing to be loved less if you could be more deeply understood? Hi, my name is Dr.Mona Shenassa Toubian. I am a psychologist, entrepreneur, professor of clinical psychology, and most importantly, a wife and mother of four. My expertise is in consciousness, spirituality, and integrative health. I have spent my entire life researching ancient wisdom teachings and cultivating ways of applying this knowledge to living optimally in the modern world. One of my areas of research, which I am particularly passionate about, is the landscape of the soul. I've created a therapeutic methodology called Soulwork Evolution that utilizes 40 years of research, combining intensive scientific inquiry with quantum physics and spirituality across many lineages. Soul Odyssey tells the story of my personal journey, which started this process. I am Middle Eastern and American, Persian and Jewish, female and fearless. I am a mystic, some would say an alchemist, and spiritual hedonist. I'm ambitious and transcendental, a follower of Kabbalah and student of Buddhism. I've been one of 5 people chosen by the elder of the Q'ero Peruvian shaman to be trained and given rights. I'm a daughter of parents who fled Iran to start over again in America. My parents were exceptional, but there was one important part of me they didn't understand, my mystic side. After years of yearning to be understood, even to understand myself, my soul wisdom caught up with me. Soul Odyssey, a 60,000-word narrative memoir, is that story. It is the story of one mystic's journey out of exile and into belonging, with the heroine as the victor, not the victim. Whether in Los Angeles or Tehran, London or Kathmandu, whether with my warm, loving Persian family or with my wise spiritual guides, I constantly felt exiled, as though no matter where I was, I didn't belong. As a doctor of psychology, I know how to talk about fear of rejection and exclusion, feelings of unworthiness. As a wife and mother and daughter, especially a Persian Jewish one, I know the fear of exile in all its forms, whether that is loneliness, loss of love, or a sense of unbelonging. Yet what I also knew from before I was an embodied soul was that I was in the presence of light. I did belong. I was worthy. What I know from my lived experience is that the fear of rejection and exclusion, exile, and feelings of being unworthy or not enough drive people to drastic behavior so they can fit in and feel accepted. The cost is high. Many siphon off parts of their personality and hold their souls at bay. The price they pay is not self-actualizing. Actualized humans are those who realize, make real, make tangible, make livable their potential, fully developing their capabilities from a foundation of admiration for life. This can't be achieved without self-knowledge and acceptance. This is why, in Soul Odyssey, I come to the epiphany that I would be willing to be loved less if I could be fully seen. What if we knew at our core that love was our destiny, and that included our differentness with all of our imperfections? Through this narrative memoir, I show that when we embrace our soul purpose and fearlessly excavate every stage of this life, we traverse into the territory of eternal love. That a mystic would tell this story and tell it now is absolutely right for the moment. We are living in a time when a mystic can be someone who holds a conscious connection with the soul and lives as a fully expressed human and not segmented off from the whole. Historically, most societies across the globe have programmed the masses to fear the outliers, those with gifts, unique qualities, specialness, or any aspect of being divergent, such as ethnicity, religion, or cultural background. Those minorities who have courageously stepped into their full power were relegated to the extreme edges of the human spectrum and separated, often forcefully, from the masses. Soul Odyssey takes readers on a journey that reorders the mystic narrative and invites them into ways to create their own narrative that embraces their full human experience, rebirthing into a life where they belong, wholly as themselves. Thank you.